No, maybe that's just me. But yeah, so we'll be out here either way. So if you guys are signed up, if you signed up Sunday, you'll be getting an email confirmation from me today, just confirming your time and letting you know what to bring. This workout today looks pretty good. You're going to have a nice long dynamic warm up. And then we go pretty much for the full hour. I added in a little bit of cardio right at the end just to finish everybody off in the first class. So I'll do the same here for the second class. We're going to start off on the floor in a cobra swing. So hands are going to start your lower back, and then we're going to push the hips into the floor, lifting the chest, bringing the hands overhead, coming back, keeping your eyes on the ground the whole time. As an option, you could work the cobra stretch instead. We'll come up to hands and knees. We're going to go fire hydrants. So coming out and then rotating back in. So an external rotation of the hip and then an internal rotation of the hip. From there, we'll go up into a high plank position. We're just going to rotate through the shoulder joint into that pike position, coming back into your plank to pike. We'll be there for a minute. Standing up after that for your 5-point squat, feet about hip distance apart. We'll hinge over, reach for the toes, butt drops down, one arm, other arm, and then stand it up. After that, we got toy soldiers, so stretching out those hamstrings. And then we're going to finish off with an alternating power skip. You're using the arms as you bring the knees up, and an option, just big arms with big legs. You got 6 minutes, y'all, starting on the floor with that cobra swing. You can start with your hands at your lower back, or you can start with them overhead. It is up to you. But we're going to get this party started. Here we go, everybody. Cobra swing in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So for the most part, you've got your eyes on the floor. You can bring them up just a little bit as you lift the chest. Think about keeping a nice long spine here. You're halfway.
Take a seat, right over there, side on the stairs, stay or leave. Cabinets are bare, and I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess. Got so aggressive. I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me closer?
And we're going to go into that fire hydrant team. So come up to your hands and knees in 3, 2, and 1. So one side, working through that hip joint, open it up, and then bring it back around.
Why don't you just let me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just let me in the middle? In the middle.
Get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides on that fire hydrant. Keep that belly button drawn in. We're going to go to that plank to pike team. Finish your last rep on the fire hydrant in 3, 2, 1. So set your high plank first, and then you can pike those hips up. Keep that belly button drawn in. A little rotation through the shoulders, waking those shoulders up. Halfway. All right, team. So finish up one more, and then you can stand yourself up here and kind of shake it out. You're going to start with your feet about hip distance apart, shoulders back. I want you to hinge over, keeping the legs pretty straight. Butt comes down, then bring both arms up. So first the hinge for that hamstring stretch. Make sure you're standing through your whole foot, keeping that whole foot on the floor. You're halfway. Finishing up that last rep. You got time for one more. And then stand yourself all the way up. Starting those toy soldiers in 3, 2, and 1. So shoulders are back. Arms are out. Tension through the abs here. Nice straight legs, as straight as you can keep them. You want to feel that hamstring. Stretch out, lengthen out. Halfway. Good job, guys. Good job. Coming up, we got those power skips. Trying to add a little bounce in the step. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So bounce. You can also just march in place. Use the arms, bring the knees up as high as you can here.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds here. Get that heart rate up. Last 10 seconds.
Here we go.
3, 2, and 1. You guys can take a little breather here. All right, so what you're gonna need today, if you've got it, if you didn't see my post, some mini bands, some weights, so just all sorts of weighted objects, and then you will need a chair at some point. If you don't have one, no big deal, but I'm not gonna put my mini band on just because I should have done it a minute ago and I didn't. My brain wasn't functioning. So if you have a mini band, you can put it on right now as I'm doing the demo. You want it right below your knees. If you don't have a mini band, no worries, because you can still do this block. You're just going to move a little bit slower as if you had a mini band on. So we'll start off with that monster step. You're kind of in a squat position, belly button's in, shoulders are back. We're going to scoop out. So you kind of want to make a letter C. We're going to step forwards and then step backwards. So you're going to scoop in, step out, plant the foot, and other side. And you're going to do 6 on one side, and then you're going to do 6 on the other. And you want to stay kind of in that squat position as you go, okay? Once you're done with 6 and 6, you'll come down, hop your feet out. You got that mid-band plank leg lift. And again, if you don't have the mini band, obviously you can still do this exercise. Small range of motion, heels go towards the ceiling, okay? But not all the way up, just about to the height of the hips. 3 rounds of those 2, okay? Once you're done with 3 rounds of those 2, you'll go single leg deadlift to knee raise, shoulders back, focusing on your balance and control. You're going to deadlift on one foot. You'll come back, and your challenge is to come right into the knee raise. If you need to pause in the middle, you can, but the goal is to not, okay? That exercise, guys, you're going to do 8 on each side. That should take you a considerable amount of time so that you are focused on your balance. Once you're done with that, you'll grab a heavy weight. We got 8 goblet squats. You're going to work some tempo here. So feet are about as wide as the elbows. We're going to come down slowly for 3 counts. You're going to hold for 1 at the bottom. You're going to shoot up for 1, okay? Belly button stays in. As you lower yourself, pause, and then drive. And then your last exercise, back in that squat position, iso squat lateral walk. As you bring your feet, you never bring them all the way together, okay? You're going to do 3 steps to one side, 3 steps to the other. Don't put your mini band on that one, okay? It'll take you too long to put it on, take it off. You're just working as if you had it on, okay? 10 minutes here. I actually think I gave them a little extra time. So we'll see how you guys do. But we want to get through at least 2 rounds of that second pair without rushing. So take your time on these monster walks and make them count. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother.
You want to plant that foot every time. Plant it, hold it, come back, step forward again, and stay low here. Stay low.
I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart and broke it here. Made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. I know I've grown, and I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way.
And then set your plank position, set the high plank, keeping a super straight leg. You're bringing that heel up, so you want a good squeeze in the glute. Squeeze that booty.
It's real, we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes. Running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. My first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right. I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs when we got paid.
Try to keep those hips facing forwards on that monster walk, guys. You never want to open the hips up. So you want to stay very square to the front.
But I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to
Good plank, Melissa. Nice job.
miss the way you make me feel. It's real, we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
All right, getting into round 3 of those first 2. Getting round 3. Take your time, really plant that foot. Make sure you're scooping in, making that letter C on the step forward and the step back. Good job, you guys. Well done, well done. All right, so once you finish your 3rd round of those leg lifts, you're going to that single leg deadlift to knee raise. Again, the focus here is balance and control. So do not rush your 8 reps on each leg. And your challenge also to not stop. So from the deadlift, right into the knee raise. Keep that belly button in.
We
Make sure you've got your balance, guys. You got plenty of time here. You do not need to rush those deadlifts. And as a reminder, when you get to those goblet squats, you're using tempo. So 3 counts, slowly lowering yourself down, pausing for 1, and then driving up, giving your butt a good squeeze at the top. Five counts, not seconds, but 5 counts on that goblet squat. 3 down, 1 at the bottom, 1 to the top.
Well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, kinda love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're slim and you're weak, you've got the teeth of a hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl.
When you go to that lateral walk, never bring your feet all the way together. You always want tension in your body. So you start in a squat position. That's as close as your feet will ever be. You got 6 reps, 3 out, 3 back. Again, slow down, y'all. Slower is better here. Good job, Marcy. Nice job, Al. All right, friends, so we're going to keep going for about another 3.5 minutes here. That should be long enough to get you guys your 2 rounds, which is what I want to get you here in this block.
You are windy and wild, you've got the blues in your shoes and your stockings. You're windy and wild, oh yeah. You're built like a car, you've got to have cup diamonds by halo.
Keep those abs in on that deadlift. You got to stabilize through your core. Shoulders back, your back stays nice and flat. Hold that goblet squat for 1 count at the bottom. Feel the tension in your body. And then push up through your whole foot. Again, butt gets a nice squeeze at the top. Nice, Melissa. Good hold down there. Good job, Tim. Way to stay low, Amy. Really getting those glutes. Some good work here today, friends. You got 1 minute, everybody. 1 minute. So I know you're finishing up those lateral walks. Again, take your time. Go back to those deadlifts. Maybe just do like 4 or 5 on each side so you don't feel you have to rush to get 8. Cut that rep count in half. Keep working, y'all. If you got your last couple, go ahead and finish them up. I'm going to hit that pause button on what I'm doing, but you guys can finish off if you need to. This next block runs short, and I'll explain what I mean in just a moment. You're gonna finish the rep count with a lot of time left, and the goal isn't to be in the hollow hold for 3 minutes. So what we're gonna do is this. So deadlift to high row is where you're gonna start. Typically a deadlift is a heavier weight, but you're doing the high row, so you're gonna go a little bit lighter. You're gonna start with 8 reps, shoulders back, feet hip distance. I want you to pretend like you're shaving the front of your legs here, coming down with a nice flat back. You're gonna go wide with the hands, come back, and then I want you to slowly come up. Really think about the hamstrings as you pull up, okay? Or as you stand up, I should say. The hamstrings are pulling you back up. So you're going to do 8 reps there, okay? Then you're going to do an alternating front loaded lunge. So you'll weight the one weight or two. You can do this either way. It's a front lunge. So you're going to step forwards and then you're going to drop the back knee, okay? Now, some of you might be able to do that all in one move, which is fine. But others, you're going to be like, oh, I can't front lunge. Yes, you can, because you front lunge every day when you walk, okay? So if you're worried about it, take a step forward and then focus on dropping the back knee. So that front knee should stay over the front foot. It shouldn't go past the big toe. You can do this with body weight if you need to, but you got 8 total on that. So you're alternating 4 on each side for the first round. Your third exercise, alternating pop squat. I'm going to change the rep count on this one, guys. You're going to do 16 total to start. Your option is to come up to the calf raise, come back to the squat, okay? So that's 1, right? This is 2. First round, you're going to do 16. Second round, you're going to do 12. Third round, you're going to do 8. So you're going to double the rep count on the screen, okay? It goes 8, 6, 4, and then 2 reps, and then you're going to end up with a bunch of time. So then I'm going to tell you that you're going to keep working. So you can go back to 8, or you can work your way back up the rep count. If you get done and get to a good place, the last minute, no more than a minute. We don't need to hold a hollow hold for more than a minute. Shoulders up, feet up, hands at your sides. We're going to hold that hollow hold for that last 60 seconds. Your option, feet flat on the floor, you'll hold a crunch, okay? But that's going to be our 8-minute block. So that last exercise, you're going to double the rep count that's on the screen, and I'll remind you as you go. Everything else is going to stay the same, okay? So we'll get a little extra cardio here in this block because there's not a lot of cardio other than what I add in at the end. So deadlift to high row, pick a medium weight. You're only doing 8 reps. It's not that many. You guys need anything else? Let me know. Here we go. You're getting started right now. So belly buttons in, shoulders back, and that back stays flat on that hinge.
I often tell myself that we could be
Good job on the front lunges, everybody. Nice work. And remember, you'll double that rep count on that pop squat. So 16 total gets you started. Then you're back to your deadlift to high row. Six reps on round 2. Guys, you could always double up on the rep counts on that front loaded lunge too if you wanted. Maybe when you get down to 4, do 8 total instead of just 4 total. You got time. You got a ton of time in this block. Nice, Zoe. Good job, Melissa. And team, if you get to that high row in that front lunge and you're thinking, oh, well, that wasn't challenging, on those lower rep counts, if you got something heavier, you can go heavier. Like I said, you're just now halfway, so you don't need to rush. You got a ton of time in this block. We're not going to that hollow hold until your last minute. Keep breathing, y'all. You got it. You got it. We've got just under 2 minutes, and then we'll go into that hollow hold to finish off the block. All right, guys, so you got to keep working on these exercises for just under a minute, okay? And then we're going to go into that hollow hold. And you can finish the rep counts you're on when we go there, but we're all going to be in that hollow hold to finish this block. Job on those pop squats. All right, guys, we got 8 seconds, so finish up your last reps. Get yourself down on the floor, that hollow hold when you're ready. It's your last minute. Shoulder blades are up, neck is relaxed, and your feet are up off the floor. Think about pushing your lower back into the ground and drawing that belly button in as you hold. Oh, yeah. Great job, everybody. 30 seconds here. 30 seconds here. Stay on it. Keep holding. 10 seconds. All the way, all the way. Should be shaking now. In 3, 2, 1, done. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, when the 6:15 went through that, I'm like, these guys are going to finish this way earlier. And no one needs to hold a hollow hold for that long. At some point, you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing when you hold a hold or a plank for that matter for that long. Okay, so block 3 is when you're going to need your chair. You're also going to need a heavy weight and then a medium set of weights, okay? So we're going to start off with single leg sit to stand. You got 8 on each side. Don't worry if you don't have a bench, okay? I got an option for you. So couple things to think about on this one. You can use your heel to help you stand up, but what I want you to focus on today, guys, is lowering yourself back down and then lowering yourself onto that chair. Now, if you need to use the heel to come down, then that's okay. But I want you to think about getting yourself to the bench without falling to the bench. If you do not have a chair, you can do this from a standing position, shoulders back. You'll lower yourself into that squat, single leg squat with the heel down, and then you'll drive up. You could also challenge yourself with a single leg without the heel up and then stand up, okay? You can do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Second exercise, you got skier swings, probably your medium set of weights. Activating the hamstrings here. We're going to use the hips and glutes to bring those weights just to shoulder height. Remember, it's a hip hinge, so the back is flat, knees are soft, but you're swinging through the hips, not swinging from the squat, okay? Third exercise. You've got 8 reps on a weighted hip bridge, but there's tempo involved, so you're going to shoot up high, hold it, come down slowly, 3 counts. Hold it for 1 at the bottom, and then push it up again. Keep the heel under the knee so you can get maximum height through the hips and give your butt a good squeeze at the top. Your last exercise, plank Spider-Man. High plank position, eyes are going to stay on the floor right between your hands. Bring your knee to your elbow, come back, take it to the other side. You are not going to rush this. You're going to take your time. You're going to really squeeze through that oblique. You need an option on this one. Keep one knee down. You can still bring that knee out to that elbow, okay? 8 minutes. Everything's 8 reps. The plank Spider-Man's 12 total. That's it, all right? Here we go. Starting off on the chair or starting in a standing position. You're taking off in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So belly button's in here. Think about lowering yourself and then standing. Be mindful of your knee, the leg that the weight is on. That knee should be tracking with your second and third toe, so don't let it cave in. You don't want it to cave in. Get yourself to that bench slowly. Don't let yourself drop down. You want to sit yourself down on that bench with as much control as you can. Nice hip hinges, guys. Good flat backs on that skier swing. Nice job. Plank Spider-Man, squeeze that oblique. Take a moment with that knee at that elbow to draw that belly button in and think about the muscles you're activating on the side of your torso. Good job, team. Good job. So you're a little more than halfway through here. Most of you guys are working on round 2, which is great. Again, slower's better. Except for that skier swing, you can use a little momentum on that one. Long spines, everybody. Nice long spines. Shoulders back and chest lifted. minutes, team. 2 minutes. Get another round on that sit to stand.
I finally know why I can't get an answer. I finally know why I feel like a number. They keep a secret into their mind. They never talk even for telling lies. Make me feel at least like a monster. Make me feel at least like a fire. It seems I can't find a place to go. There's a world of things I'll never know. 'Cause everywhere I go, there's nowhere I belong. Can anyone just tell me where will I find? 'Cause everywhere I go, I'm always on my own. Can anyone just catch me before I drown? Can anybody make me feel like I'm not a stranger tonight? I finally know why I can't look further. I finally know why they don't speak louder. There is a secret that won't be mine. They never talk until the end of time. Make me feel at least like a monster. Make me feel at least like a fire. It seems I can't find a place to go. There's a world of things I'll never know. 'Cause everywhere I go, there's nowhere I belong.
Get those last sits to standing, guys.
'Cause everywhere I go, I'm always on my own. Can anyone
Got time to even it out. We're going to go for another 15 seconds here.
Or should I run away? I always felt this way. I can't run away.
In 3, 2, 1. If you need a little more time, go ahead and take it and finish your reps there. Okay, we got 2 more blocks. So we got this 5-minute block coming your way, which is all core. And then we've got a little bit of cardio for 4 minutes, like a Tabata style cardio block, just to finish y'all off. So we'll bring it back down here. You've got side plank rotation. We're going to do this for rep counts here. So side plank rotation, elbows going to stack under that shoulder with your eyes facing forward, fingertips behind the head. We're going to rotate that elbow towards that fist and then come back up. Now you're holding a side plank, so you should have a little bit of tension in the abs and a little bit of tension in the ass as well. So squeeze those glutes just a bit here. As an option, friends, you can drop that lower knee. Keep that belly button in as you keep that hip up. You're going to feel your outer glute there, and you're going to rotate around and then come back to center. You can do 10 reps on each side, okay? You've got reverse crunch. Fingertips can be behind the head or hands right at your sides, up to you. The head and neck are going to stay on the floor. Knees are bent, heels tap. We're just barely lifting the hips, guys, and you don't even need to lift the hips. You do need to pull that belly button in. So when you tap the heels, you should feel your lower abs and then use your lower abs pulling the lower back into the floor to lift the knees. Try to get rid of the hip flexors. They're going to want to take over, but you got to focus on your abdominals rather than your hips. Last exercise, power sit up, arms and legs away, coming up, balancing on that sit bone if you can. Your option here is to keep the heels down. Try to get a full sit up. That's not your jam yet. You're going to work a crunch, power up, hold it, and then come back down slowly, okay? Everything's going to be 10 reps. You got 5 minutes. You'll probably get through 2 rounds, maybe start round 3, okay? Anything else, let me know. You guys can go ahead and get started with that side plank rotation in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket. Got that
Nice
good soul
open
in my
chest
feet.
as you
Feel
come
that
around
hot
on
blood
that
in my body when
rotation.
it drops. Ooh, I
Think
can't
about
take
your
my eyes
hips. You
off
want to
it.
try to keep
Moving
them
so
up the
phenomenally.
whole
Move on like the
time.
way we rock it. So don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, when you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance,
On that
dance.
reverse crunch, those lower backs stay on the floor.
Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it. Moving so phenomenally. Move on like the way we rock it. So don't stop. Under the lights when everything
Nice
goes.
job on the power
Nowhere
sit-ups,
to
guys. Way to
hide
get
when I'm
up.
getting
Way
you
to balance there at the
close.
top
When
for
we
that moment.
move, when you already know. So
And
just
we are
imagine.
about halfway right here, halfway through.
Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel it good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So keep dancing.
All right, friends, here's your 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You got it, team. You got 1 more minute here. 1 more minute here. Keep your body moving. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, y'all. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, your last block, everybody. There is no screen for this, so when I share the screen with you, it will have nothing to do with what you're going to do. There's just 2 exercises. I think you guys can keep that under control. We're going to go for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So I'll be timing you. First exercise is just a basic jumping jack. Second exercise after your 10 seconds of rest is your speed skater. So you guys know your option if you need it, and then a lateral lunge. But we want to try to kick up the cardio just a little bit to finish y'all off. We're going to go for 4 rounds total, 4 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And that's how we're gonna be done today. All right. So starting off with jumping jacks. Y'all ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Priscilla's going. Let's do it. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Take a breather. Speed skaters are next. You can keep these quick, y'all. Keep them quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So fast feet. Nice, Tim. Use those arms, team. Use those arms. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Rest. We're going back to jumping jacks. Give yourself a deep breath in. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks.
And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, when, and why. See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool and I'll get out loud, but that ain't my style. Now who you gonna get and what you gonna do? Run up on me.
Halfway.
I'm there pressing this one way. Stood up in front of his mama. I'm about to blow with him and I can get the door and let the folk go with him.
3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds rest, and then you're back to speed skaters. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Speed skaters. Keep it quick, y'all. Keep it quick. Come on. Big cardio finish halfway. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 rounds down. You got 2 rounds to go. Going back to jumping jacks, round 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Keep it going, y'all. Halfway. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Back to speed skaters. This is your 3rd round of 4 in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Speed skaters. A little quicker if you got it. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, this is going to be your last round. Okay, you got jumping jacks, and then we'll finish the last 30 with speed skaters. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Jumping jacks right here. Stay aggressive. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, take a breath. Speed skaters, 30 seconds and you're done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Come on. Make them quick, like you're on that ice. Use your arms. Halfway. Good job, team. Good job. Come on, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're done. You're done. Nice job, guys. Whew. All right, now we're going to stretch. Good stuff today, everybody. Got you pretty much a full hour there. Go ahead and bring those arms up overhead. Let's get those obliques stretched out from those side plank rotations and those Spider-Mans. A lot of strength today. A lot of good strength today. All right, so if you weren't on the beginning, if you're coming this weekend to our outdoor shenanigans here in Alamo, rain or shine, y'all, unless it is like tornado rain, but they just said it's supposed to be just nice, gentle rain, which means we will be able to stay dry under the awning out here. A lot of space along the front of this storefront. So don't let the rain be your excuse to come in and get a good workout or come out and get a good workout. Go and bring those hands back to center. Open that chest up here, elbows bend, pinch the shoulder blades together in the back. Confirmation for Sunday's workouts will go out today as soon as I'm done with y'all here. And this workout will get posted. So there won't be a live Zoom this weekend on Saturday or Sunday, unless it's like, again, torrential rain. Bring those arms down, big shoulder roll. Take an arm across the body, keep your shoulder down. And it's kind of cool to work out outside, even if there's a little bit of mist. We did it once. When was it? March, April? We had that weird thunder and lightning storm, and we actually had no power at the studio. It was kind of cool. But we were outside watching the lightning over Mount Diablo. It was a very cool experience. So the air is always so fresh after the rain. Makes it that much nicer to breathe it in. And then if you're coming this weekend and still need your Hell Week shirt, please pick it up. Please don't forget. I still got a whole bunch of Hell Week shirts here. Release that arm, shake it off. Let's pull one heel up. Keep those knees together, pushing those hips forward just a little bit. So you don't want your hips back on this one. You do want your hips more forward here. That's going to get that quad stretched out better than if you extend back. So keep those knees pretty close to one another here. And you can go ahead and switch in 3, 2, and 1. So no live Zoom, but remember all the recordings are available on YouTube Studio, or you can watch Orange Theory's recordings. Up to you. And then we'll be back on Monday, same time, same class time. Release that foot. Put those feet just about hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders back and then hinge forward here. Coming down, you can round your back out once you get those hands down towards the floor. Let your neck and head relax as well here too. You can shake your head yes and shake your head no. Just keep it nice and loose. Walk your hands forward just a little bit and take one step back. You can bring that other foot forward into a nice deep runner's lunge. You can drop that knee to the floor. Just let that hip open up. And you can push that knee out just a little bit if your range of motion allows. And go ahead and come up on that back toe and switch sides. Dropping the knee, opening up a little bit here. Go ahead and bring both hands to the floor. Take that foot back, push your hips up, get into that downward dog. So heels down on the floor here. Again, relax your neck and head and shoulders. Keep walking those hands back to the toes again, and then slowly roll your body up. You can drag those hands, so rounding that back out. Coming up to the top, bring those hands up overhead and lean back with a belly stretch. Release your hands. Big shoulder roll. And you guys are done. Great job to everybody. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. I'll see some of you guys this weekend. If you don't see, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Becky.
you.
See ya.